Well, alright everyone, welcome back to Enderal. I am, of course, BogMod, back to it again. Now that I'm armed with magic weapons and steel armor, I'm gonna finish exploring that first zone. And, you know, kill a lot of wolves. 'Cause they're jerks. Jerk wolves. So last time, we kind of fixed our brain. Apparently, wizardry in this game is about reaching into alternate realities and making an alternate reality manifest in this reality. So yeah, but otherwise, hey kid. Otherwise, let's see. We dealt with Pentus and his exploding, his ghost wife who exploded a man. So that was fun. Oh right, I remember what I was gonna do. I meant to explore the ruined homestead, which I never did. So let's go up and do that.
Thanks again. I couldn't have done it without you.
We also need to go put a skull on our head. At a magical circle, which we will do afterwards, I've decided. Right, everything in their proper order. Oh no! Alright, wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Come on, game. Come on. There we go. So, up the road, then take a left. That sounds easy enough. As you can see, I still got my magic mace, which has been doing me very good since I got it. Yeah, this is just a random ruined farmstead. Or homestead, I suppose. But it has a cellar. Which I didn't properly explore last time. Let there be light! Ah! Damn rats, that actually surprised me! So what do people think? Horrible skeletons? Some sort of demon cult? Many rats? We got its soul, everybody. The lesser soul of a rat. How lovely. Maybe we're not alone down here. Oh.
What is this? Are you drunk? Come on, you can do better.
I'm like... wallop you good. Thank you. Alright, so it's a bandit hideout. That isn't nearly as horrific as I thought it could end up being. Some potions. Basket. Oh. Come on, buddy. Why don't you come over this way? Yes, yes, yes. There we are. Bandit problem solved, everyone. And... ooh, we can take his heart. Yoink! Now you may ask, how did you get his heart out of his chest? Ah, well that's the trick. It wasn't his heart. He just had a random human heart on him. To which I'm sure you're wondering, why would someone have... ooh, rugs? What's we got? Ooh, the Lost Brigand. I'll just take that. Apples, balls, arrows. Ooh, a bed. Ah, there's still enemies nearby, so I cannot sleep.
Wrong time, wrong place.
Oh, hey, buddy. I mean, he says wrong time, wrong place, but... I think... well, you know, no, I take it back. He was right. It is the wrong time and the wrong place. It's just... for him. Oh, hello. Oh, aren't you the guy that I've been looking for? Weren't you the man yes, you were the man I was hunting. Can I do any cooking? Apparently the answer is no. I cannot cook because I don't know how. Arrows are nice. Ooh, pumpkin. Wine's good. Wine sells well. I think I want to take things that have at least more than one value. Salt? Salt for cooking? What sort of mad game is this? Can I nap now? Ooh, I can. I'll take a 1-hour nap. With the power of napping, I'm healed. Got some bread. Backpack. Gloves. I think I've cleared out this place. Smashed all of them. Okay, and here's my question. Can I make super bread? That's the real question I want to know. So I appear to have indeed mapped out this place. Now, where's my way out again? This way, I think? No ice caps. Alright. Kate saying she used to make the soups. Alright, so now do I have to turn in... So I did the quest, right? So I killed the dude. I smashed him butt good with my mace. Speaking of... no. Inventory. Weapons. Journal. Yeah. Go back to town. That's what I thought it would probably be. So let us do that right now. Did you ever get like a horse or anything in this game? I feel like I could use a mountain crossing horse or something. And then I could buy an armor. For real money, maybe. Was this the game? Was Skyrim the one that did that? That had the horse armor DLC? Hello. There we are. Go to the board.
Walk blessed.
Potatoes, garlic, radish.
Oh, I got some cash.
Yet?
Not bad. Anything for bounties? In the Shimmering Grove, a herd of trolls has been discovered. I don't think I even know where the Shimmering Grove is. An Ark for a free mount. Ooh, a free mount. At Ark. Fancy. Alright, well, we'll do that after we finish meddling in the Sun Coast. Because I still gotta go to my ancient circle, right? To put the skull on my head. And I want to smash that old tunnel still. So we've got a few things still to knock off my to-do list in this area.
Hey, wait a minute. You...
Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? From Kilay. Your skin, it looks,
Kate was saying that she's mad she can't go around the mighty mountain pugs, and I agree.
Narani, say.
Alright, this lady.
Huh. You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand.
Walk blessed.
Anyway,
Oh, a
thanks
lot.
for your time.
Tell me if
Walk
something
blessed.
catches your eye.
Apparently this man will buy human hearts. Good to know. Here. The wine and the roast beef sell well.
Walk blessed.
Oh, that reminds me, I can show off this. So as I mentioned last time, I was going to buy some books, and I did. As you can see, I've raised my one-handed to 25. I've got my rhetoric up to 24. And my heavy armor, I maxed it out. So I'm big and strong now. Excuse me. Big and strong.
Yeah? Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Right, well, let's sell. There we are. And so this excess weaponry I don't need. I'll keep the wood axe just in case I need to chop down some trees. Alright, and that gave me some more cash. Sweet, wonderful cash.
10 pennies for a sack of grain.
Hey, you can't judge his cooking. It's a different culture. Alright. So, maybe now that I think about it, this red madness is because they eat too much human flesh around here. The long pork, if you will. Alright, so we're going to go do the tunnel now. And then we're going to go to... I'm going to try and put that helmet, that skull on my head and go to that magic circle. Because I think that will be something. Definitely it'll be something. If you recall, last time I tried to go in here, a pair of skeletons smashed my face in when I did it. But this time I'm ready for you. That's right. I'm learning another spell in here already. Divine Shield. That looks like a spell I actually want to have. Magic. Divine Shield. Let's favorite that. We'll put it onto tab 7. So when I know I'm going into a fight, I can be all like, and give me more armor, thank you. Hey, I got salt. Now, as I recall last time, I went down there and I got ambushed as well, so we won't go there quite yet. Can I climb the ladders? No. Alright, let's get some light. Let's get my armor again. Hello? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's a cave troll. I haven't fought one of you guys in a while. You were a lot easier than I remember, Mr. Troll. Not at all impacted by the fact that you turned your back on me and didn't bother to turn back. Skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. Troll. Oh, we leveled up, everybody. Oh, that feels great. Actually, this is a point where I'm still going to take more health, because, I don't know. Health just seems really, really important. It's a goat. It's a goat. It's, ooh, a chest. Garnet. Ooh, a flawless garnet. I'll take all of that. Mysterious Nomad. Ooh, we found our second piece of the set. Excellent. I don't know. Do you count... Would you really count this electrified mace as a taser? I mean, it kind of is, but I don't know if that's the right term for it. To be light. I have to say, though, whole lot more manageable with a few more levels and gear under my belt. Mushrooms, mushrooms. Hello. Those are giant magical crystals. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I see you. Oops. Ah! Into the water with you. That reminds me, there was a cavern earlier on that there was 2 trolls in that I gave up on. But perhaps I can go back there now. Oh, something. Something. There you are. Or, there you were. So, those are the giant crystals that give me the fever, aren't they? The brain fever? Actually, they look a little different. Let's go poke them. Oh. They are. But there's stuff there. Ah, I gotta risk it. Oh, it gave me the brain fever. I mean, I couldn't not explore it, right? Well, alright, nothing really there. More go. Hello, jewelry box. Aw. There we go. A ring of the Gurdian and a iron battle axe of gleaming. Alright. Alright, well that looks like success in here now. Alright. Tunnel explored. We showed it who's boss. Next stop, Magical Circle of Doom with my Master Skull. Ha! And I grabbed some butterflies. That's right. Wolf Revenge! Oh, right. Protection from magic spell. Ooh, neat. We'll grab that. So cross the river, keep following, heading straight toward the stone. Perfect. Perfection. Of course, keeping our eye out for the distinctive blue of an ice claw. Also, there's some sort of camp over this way, it looks like. It is a camp. Is it a friendly camp or a not friendly camp?
Now look at that. A lonesome traveler.
It was a not friendly camp, everybody. Can't shoot me through the wood, buddy. This wood is indestructible.
Just a scratch.
There we are, and I have now bludgeoned another man to death. Oh, isn't that the way of things? But I found a highwayman camp, it looks like. Alright, so I stripped you. Strip you. Hello. A blueprint for a magic-imbued robe. An iron claymore of flames. Disciplines of magic entropy. We'll just take that book. Pretty soul gem, lesser soul gem, some dividers, some potions, good, nice things. Did I completely miss this camp when I was going around that house? Weird, but apparently I did. Cheese. Cheese that has been left out in the sun to age properly. Alright, so just gotta go north. To the Circle of the Lost Ones. So, let's sleep until 10:30. That gives me an hour and a half to get up there. Because apparently I've got to be there by midnight. Alright, so we gotta go north. Ah! Hello, giant, unexpected spider. What the? Where? Why? How? And I'm low on health. Sigh. I'm gonna go take a nap again. We'll try that again in the morning. 10:40. So we'll sleep again for a nice 24 hours. Let's just say I'm thankful this game doesn't have food and thirst mechanics. Alright. First you don't succeed. You know, you keep trying. Oh. Neat. That would explain the spider egg. Or the spiders. This game makes me paranoid. I heard a rustling and I was like, is that a horrible creature trying to kill my face? Okay, there it is. The Circle of Standing Stones. Didn't autosave for me, that's good. And, alright. Balance the Master Skull in your head and weight. It is going to do something. Well, this is exciting. I got 2 learning points, and I think I got a blueprint. Blueprint. Shadowfinger. Handicraft 20. Yeah, that's what I saw. Alright. I got Cosmic Harmony, everybody. Did anyone of you watching who have played this balance the skull on your head? I'm curious now. And let's use this apprentice learning book. All right, cool. Well, thank you, magical Cairn of Power. Now, there was also... Hey, guys. Are you troublemakers?
You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
No, I won't. The guard will not care what I just did to you. I want to go to the second little tent symbol on my map. How do I get up there? Hello, glowing plant. How do I get up to you? There we go. So got the glowing Vin root. There we go. Brigade camp. Hey, buddies.
Like the bite of a flea.
Stop that. Stop it. Ooh, moon carrot. Where's that other corpse? There you are. And I'm carrying too much. That's fine. It's fine. Ooh, Fist of the Swashbuckler. That's stew. And a bed of hay. Oh, perfect. Let's sleep until morning. A nice 10-hour nap. Let's see. Apparently Kate did balance the Master Skull on her head. Vadok Trax did not. Silly Trax. Now you won't have the Cosmic Enlightenment. Ooh, gallant clothes with $100. Fancy. Hood of the Elementalist. 300. It's very, very good. All right, let's toss these. Wait, how did I get over here? I was up there, wasn't I? I went way off from where I thought I was. Oh well, let's go back to Riverville. This is to the east. Well, I guess I did. I got really lost there for a bit. Well, it was dark out. But apparently, if I go this way, there should be another brigand camp. Well, might as well put it on my map. Once I figure out how. Pathless camp. Bad. Bad. Alright, well. Man, the Pathless are really just everywhere, aren't they? Mage Light. Ooh, another set piece. Grab those books. Any new spells out of that? Oh, yeah. Summon Battle Axe. Spell Ward. Clairvoyance. Once again, got too much stuff on me. Let's toss. Oh, they got a little... This camp is literally within sight of the town. I have to say, the guards. These guards... they're not so great. They've clearly dropped the ball in protecting the locals. But don't worry, everybody. I have slain the Pathless that dared to threaten you. Nope, alright. She's got nothing to say to me.
Thanks again. I couldn't have done it without you.
Walk blessed.
Yeah? What do you want? No, I just put them out for you to look at.
I want to sell you my things.
And be quick about it.
A broom, some goblets, a plate, some clutter, several human skulls, and a book. There we go.
Walk blessed. What do you need? Oh, a lot. Tell me if something catches your eye.
Nope.
Walk blessed. Greetings. Yes.
I did it, lady! I bounced the skull on my head! It gave me the powers. Let's get rid of... What do I want to get rid of? Do I need all of these magical potions, do you think? Switch my boots, eh? I'll look into that in a second. Getting multiples of the rat catch together give me better bonuses. Ah, fair enough, right. Well, let's get rid of this. I'm going to throw those into my inventory for later. Alright. Ooh, she might have books that I can buy. Get a couple of those. Ate the books. Alright, let's take a look at our armor options. Here, instead of the rat catcher, step of the rat catcher, 13 compared to my 14 from my steel shoes. But now that I have 2, I get a set bonus. Let's look that up in my magic. There you are, fortify health. 9 more health. Health regeneration up. More health, more armor. More mana regeneration, more health, more armor, and more attack. Yeah, I like this. Thank you for reminding me on that one. Throw my stabs in there. Whoops. I want to throw my stabs in there, not take them out. I'll sell the silver ring later. Throw in many potions. My many ingredients. I don't need that anymore. I don't think I need any of that right now. Ooh, 1,500 coins. I feel rather rich. Gunham's vouchers. Don't know what that's for yet. I will store my lit torches in there as well. Perfect. I want the salt on me. Alright, let's grab my salt then. Yay, alphabetical, salt, 6. You know, I haven't actually gotten to this building yet in all the times I've visited town. Let's go into the temple. Alright.
My sir.
Song text. O Malphas, ja, we're prisen ditch. Worn we're duck un den pfad nichts. We're jubeln, ja, we're celebrieren. Anstatt nach mer und mer ze gieren. Ah, I am nailing this ancient fantasy language. Totally unlike any other language we may know of. Verse 1. Einst hier ich in nichts her, war Wagels und auch Elaine. Doch dann sah ich den Licht und Weg, und mein Geist war fortan frei. Alright. Well, some of you might not believe in this particular religion, so I won't do the whole prayer, in case it offends you. But I will take it. Read that. Read that. So is this Malphas, I guess? He's got a chain and a sword and a lady who's half exposed. Nope. Nope. All right. Well, I hope you all appreciated my reading of the holy texts. If there's any questions, I guess they decided not to translate it. If there's any questions, well, maybe it's their version of Latin in this game. I know that there's a German language version of this. Maybe they left it in to make it be like Latin. Yike.
Poor Mayor.
Oh.
I can't imagine what he's going through right now. My sir.
Oh, I guess news has traveled about the mayor. All right, well... Alright, I think we're done with this first area. Oh, apparently everyone thinks they missed it, and they just forgot to translate that. And it was supposed to be in nice, readable English.
How am I supposed to pay that much?
Poor Mayor.
Bloody cutthroats.
Imagine what he's going through right now.
Alright, we are going to return now to Ark. I think. I mean, I could explore, but I feel like I could get lost for hours and hours doing that. So we're going to return to Ark. Still bounties to do. Oh, you think I should do the bounties? Okay. I will do the bounties. Do they run out then? Is that how that works? You have a limited number of bounties you can attend to? Well, yes, I was going to take the space cow. Trolls in the Shimmering Grove. Oh, all right. All right. Well, I guess we'll do one more bounty.
Yeah? What do you want?
First, let's go to the inn for a quick nap, and then we'll go. Yeah, do bounties run out? If I just stayed around doing all the bounties, would they'd be like, you've murdered all of the local wildlife and pathless.
Huh? What do you want?
Quiet.
Huh? What do you want?
Welcome. Well, oh, a bit of this. And
Oops, restaurant. Ooh, actually.
oh, a bit of
Do you have any... Alright. I'll just take a room.
this. Wonderful. I'll open up the room for you. Sleep soundly. Safe travels.
And I will sleep until 10 a.m. You run out? Yeah. Okay. Well, then maybe we can murder all the local monsters until we've run out. Do I want to do that? No, we'll just do one more. I could always come back off screen and murder the things, I guess. Also, just going to go into my alternate dimension for a moment. Starling technology. Interesting. So, last time, you recall, I went way up this tree because I was trying to be a locksmith. $200 weapons. So this is my basic offense. So if I'm wearing heavy armor. Oh, here we are. One-handed dancer. Increases my offense. Power attacks with running weapons consume 25% less stamina. I thought I got more memory from the brain moment.
By the righteous path. Did you hear the news? It's a
Must have been learning point. Oh, it was learning points I got.
Oh, hello there. I assume you aren't talking about Countess Delbano's new hairstyle.
No, worse. Count Dalgamora cheated on his companion.
Gasp!
She only found out by coincidence when she followed him into the Fat Leorin's Inn at night, where he had rented a room. Not suspecting a thing, that poor woman entered her husband's room only to find him copulating with 2 whores, 1 goat and a stable boy. That's just how they are. And now brace yourself. He was dressed up as a priest.
Hey.
Hi, the 7! This is scandalous. How? Who told you this?
The miller's wife. She knows someone who knows someone who to the inn that night.
Huh. Well, if she said it, it must be true.
That is not how that works.
On the surface, they pray each day.
That is not how that works.
But if you look away for just 1 second, things go down like in a Koranian brothel.
My words exactly. Sad times we live in. Sad times. But what can a simple woman do? Nothing.
That's like 8 degrees of separation from the
You
facts.
should come by for a cup of tea someday.
I will. Walk blessed.
Bad, both of you. Bad. Shame. I mean, I was all going to be like, hey, don't judge. People have their own kinks. But then they were just being idiots. The miller's wife heard it from someone who heard it from someone who heard it from their 5th cousin. Bah. Bah. All right. We're all healed up. We're feeling strong.
Greetings.
Whee! You know, one of these days, somebody is going to design a game where, you know, when a character just like randomly eats themselves over a wall, rather than like following a path, they're going to respond appropriately and be like, what the, why would you do that? No one ever does that. Oh, you're an adventurer. That explains a lot. Explains just so very much. So, question about the horse. 1, is it faster? 2, can I summon it once I have it? I stole the soul of the crab.
Finally, some fun.
Unexpected wild mage was unexpected. And we'll take that, thank you. Ooh, +1 learning point. Well, that was definitely a beneficial murder. +1 memory point. Wow. Did not expect to run into that, because that's... You only get those when you level up normally. Something here. It's volume 2, everybody, of The Butcher of Ark. Are you sitting down and ready for story time? Chapter 2, The Nameless One. Up to the present day, the origin and nature of this vision has remained a mystery to me. Who was the enigmatic woman? How had she entered my thoughts? Or was it not her, but merely a spectral image conjured by my inner workings, an embodiment of my subconscious? These were the questions that went through my head after I awakened. Yet I had not much time to ponder. When I awoke, breathing heavily and soaked in sweat, I realized that something was different. Disoriented, I pushed myself up and rubbed my aching eyes. I looked around the room, my bones cracking reluctantly as I turned my head left and right. Nothing. My surroundings seemed perfectly normal. Again, I let my gaze roam the narrow room from the heavy wooden door over the small wardrobe to the scribe's desk in the right corner, on which numerous tomes and scrolls lay in disorder. Uncertainly, I closed my eyes and focused inward, into myself. No, the repugnancy was not to be found in my surroundings. It stemmed from me. To be precise, it originated from a strange feeling in my stomach that was unknown to me back then. It was an uneasiness, dull and stagnant, a diffuse fear similar to the one we experience when we know terrible or challenging things await us. Nevertheless, the feeling seemed familiar, a sort of gloomy truth which had suppressed in my subconscious all those years and had now found its way to the surface, like glowing coal beneath a thin layer of fissured ice beginning to melt. Bewildered, I laid my hands on my stomach in an almost childlike manner. Of course, it did not help. The strange, dull feeling remained. I rose dizzily and looked out of the narrow window above the scribe's desk. The vision had felt like an eternity, yet seemed to have lasted no more than an hour in reality. Still, not a single sound from the outside world reached my ear, and the light was dim and pale. Only a pallid, grey cone of sunlight brightened the dance of 100 confused grains of dust in the air. In addition to my inexplicable sense of uneasiness, I was nauseated, my eyes burned, and I felt weak. Water. I need water. I moved to the trowel, which was filled with fresh spring water, next to my heavy wooden door. My uneasiness grew stronger. An absurd fear took hold of me. What would I see in the mirror of the water when I bent over the trowel? The deformed and decayed grimace I had seen of the ruin, or the unremarkable face of a man who had lived his life ruled by coincidence and lack of alternatives instead of free will? I fought the urge to back away from the trough, and made myself get on my knees in front of it instead. My fear was baseless. No festering maggots crawled from its face that stared at me in the reflection. No chapped skin revealed the flesh or the bones beneath. Just a dream. It was just a dream. I smiled weakly and confused at my own folly, cupped my hands to scoop some water and drank in deep gulps. Then I sprinkled some water on my face, rubbed it on my body, my hair, my arms, and my feet. I took the brush of boar bristles and scrubbed my skin until it started to bite. Finally, I took my brown priest's robe from the cast-iron hook by the door, slipped it over my head, and leaned against the wall. I felt better, but not well. It was just a dream. I repeated this sentence several times in my thoughts in an attempt to banish the remnants of what I believed to be a nightmare. Yet the desired effect did not occur, for every time I closed my eyes, visions of my own corpse flooded me, and my uneasiness grew, as if it wanted to emphasize the dream's meaning. I sighed and did what I always did when I contemplated. I began to pace around my room. I remember all too well that this was the first time in my life that silence appeared oppressive to me. How I wished to hear the familiar creaking of cartwheels, the bright calls of the baker, or the bray of a donkey. But there was nothing, absolutely nothing to hear, not even the mournful singing of the wind, which was usually omnipresent in Fogville. With the pale light in my chamber, I felt like part of a tumultuarian morning tableau. Over and over, the same images flashed through my mind: the coffin, the corpse, the veiled woman and her words. Follow the fire, end your false life. Was there a connection between these words and the dull feeling in my stomach? Why did I dream of such things at all? What, by the righteous path, did it mean? My countenance clouded. False life? What a heap of nonsense! I lived exactly the life the path had chosen for me, even if, from time to time, gloomy thoughts occupied my mind, and I felt envious of the adventurers who took a rest in Fogville before continuing their journeys. And I mean that my pious life was in no way false. No, I was lucky that I did not have to live by the side of my miserable father, smearing grease on animal hides. I was even luckier not to be one of the ill-fated people who cut each other's throats for a stale piece of bread in the Undercity of Ark. A place I have not had to go to yet. I was in Ark, and nothing of the Undercity came up. We'll have to look into that. I pinched the bridge of my nose, squeezing my ears shut. These are the very thoughts that make path-abiding people stray from the path. They become attracted to an insane vision of an adventurous life, get drawn to suffering and misery. I recalled the terrible stories which occasionally reached Fogville, which was the egoists and those who hungered for power, who dragged innocent people into ruin along with them. I dropped my hand and opened my eyes. No, my life is exactly as it should be. Is that so, Jael? I startled. What in blazes? Irritated, I moved around, trying to find the voice's origin. Nothing. I was alone. But then, from where had this voice come from? I must have imagined it. It had come to that. I was hearing voices. This dream is driving me insane. Angry with myself, I started pacing again. But after only 2 steps, the voice resounded again in my head, and along with it, the dull feeling in my stomach burned like a blazing fire in the wind. Images and feelings rose in my consciousness, heavy and pressing, but familiar at the same time. This time the voice spoke with a mixture of mourning and mockery. How much do you want to know the truth? What needs to happen to make you finally understand? I tumbled backwards, not so much because of the words, but due to the sensation they triggered. Thoughts fluttered through my mind like a flock of startled birds, and they did not only revolve around the scenes of my dream anymore. I saw myself lying on my bed, drenched with sweat, shivering. I saw myself gloomily staring off in the distance, while Master Pylea ran out the path to me. With these thoughts came a crawling uneasiness, a sense of loneliness and fear. Instinctively I pressed both hands against my stomach. By the righteous path, I am losing my mind. Damn it! I'm actually losing my mind. I turned around fast, like lightning, and hastened to my desk, upon which lay an open, leather-bound folio. It was a handwritten transcription of the path that I had started just before the festivities of Summer Night. For 5 decades now, it had been possible to reproduce written words in the most magical manner, thanks to the strange, press-like construction of a cunning, starling researcher. It was called letterpress, due to the mechanics of the machine. Manual transcription, however, was still considered a sign of spiritual commitment. There was something meditative about it. It was calming, which was what I needed to banish the rising panic. Hastily I adjusted my chair, opened the inkwell, and took the quill. Work frees the mind, I told myself. I was encouraged by the fact that the barrage of strange images and the feeling they brought had subsided. It had been a dream, nothing more. A frightening dream indeed, but a dream nonetheless. Yes, concentrate, write a few pages, recite a verse, and the spook will be gone. Nothing would remind me of the disfigured body in the coffin of you. And tomorrow I will be able to continue my meaningless life. Indeed, it will be business as usual, and then one day I will die in peace, without having seen the truth at all, an insignificant, pale number amongst thousands. And no one will ever remember you, Yale Tanner's son, the Nameless One. And only now did I realize that sweat was pouring down my forehead, and that I was clenching the quill so hard that my hand was starting to hurt. The sentences I had written were scrawly and full of mistakes. I dropped the quill. Witchcraft! This is witchcraft! I slammed the book shut, closed my eyes, and attempted to clear my mind, like Mater Pilea had taught me. Breathe, Yale, breathe! My entire body trembled. My pulse hammered in my wrists. There was no doubt the voice came from within. It was part of my thoughts. It's so familiar, threatening, and lurking. It is futile, Yale, the voice suddenly whispered. You cannot escape your destiny. End your false life. End it here and now. Follow the fire. There was a moment of silence. Or else you will die. As the last word faded from my mind, fear exploded inside me. It shot my spine and spread from there to my heart, to my fingertips, to my skull, straight into my brain. Again and again I pictured the horror of my dream, interspersed with strange memories of seemingly random moments in my life. I saw myself pacing between the benches of a temple without orientation. I saw myself preparing a corpse for its last journey according to Enderalian tradition. Weeping, I saw myself lying feverish in bed, breathing heavily and eyes wide open. But it was not the images which made the situation so unbearable. It was the suffocating sensation that covered everything like a leaden grey cloud, threatening to drive me insane. Feared panic and loneliness and desolation. I felt as if I was standing at the edge of a pitch-black abyss, lost and without identity. I felt alone. It might be hard for you to comprehend the description. Perhaps it helps if I attempt to explain how the human mind functions. If something terrible happens to someone, such as the death of a loved one, or our mind reacts with a kind of shock. Only part of what we should be feeling is allowed to enter the immediate conscious experience. The rest is banished to the depths of our subconscious, buried like an unloved, dangerous secret. Once the mind has recovered somewhat, the banished memory, remains of the memory will be unearthed, piece by piece, so that we can deal with them and complete the mourning process. If, for some reason, this reworking does not take place, the memory will decay and fester until their presence becomes noticeable. We'll feel gloomy, suffer from panic attacks, or lose the ability to feel emotions entirely. Although it is possible to live under such conditions until one dies, the buried memories consume much of our vital energy, and in the worst case, drive us to strange deeds. While the tentacles of fear raged in me, I realized these terrible feelings were exactly such decomposing memories. They had been there forever, lurking shadows beneath the shield of glass. Taking a small drink. Where was I? I had noticed them in brief moments, small and significant. Sometimes in the deepest night, when I awoke from a nightmare, clammy with sweat, and unable to recall what I had just dreamt. Sometimes in small fissures of thought which haunted me while I performed perfectly normal tasks. For a few heartbeats I was filled with a misty grey loneliness, and felt as if I was an observer of myself, the spectator of a hypocritical, bigoted play, my false life. I lived a lie, a desperate effort of my mind to conceal something in me that could not be concealed. A secret, something I had suppressed and could not hold at bay any longer. Now it had broken free and remorselessly showed me what would happen if I did not begin to search for the truth. Death, you are dying. Yet some among you might realize that insights and actions are very opposing things. Even though the voice had forced me to look at it, and I had looked at it, I did not want to accept it. I uttered a guttural cry, threw my writing utensils off the desk, and knocked down my stool. With my bare fist, I hit the wall of my chamber, ignoring the burning pain that shot at my arm. I wanted to banish the feeling inside me somehow, so I could get my old life back, but my resistance was in vain. And every second that passed amplified the panic constricting my throat, and drowning me like an overpowering flood. Only when my breath was but a weak gasp, I sank to the floor, back against the wall, face buried in my hands, exhausted. I felt the salt of my tears burning on my cheeks and sobbed like a child. What shall I do? By Malthus, what shall I do? I uttered with a shaky, miserable voice. For a while, nothing happened. Then I heard the voice again in my thoughts, tender, melancholic. You already know the answer, Yale. She told you what to do. This time, the voice did not aggravate my loneliness. No. For a moment I felt almost secure, and in this moment I made my decision. Yes, she was right. I knew what knew it, and had always known it. Yet like a fledgling soldier who did not understand that the tales about glorious wars were merely tales until he lost his leg, I had to see my own death in order to understand. To start searching for the buried truth, the time it was obscure to me what the veiled woman had meant by the fire. Was the fire a symbol of the truth behind the feeling of emptiness and loneliness I had learned to suppress and could not suppress anymore? The newborn man who had later become known as the Butcher of Ark did not yet know that he would soon find the answer to his question. The memories of hours immediately after my decision are only vague. It would be wrong to assume that my oppressive feeling in my stomach had vanished after I had gained insight into its nature. No, it was still there. And each time doubt surfaced while I was packing my belongings, it grew stronger and more present. Like a master who's determined to keep a weak-minded student on the right path, using a reprimand and sharp words. Yet I felt a determination I had never felt in my life before. Indeed, I felt a spirit of optimism, as absurd as that might sound after what had happened to me. After I collected all my belongings, I left the temple which had been my home for more than a decade. One last time I took in the awe-inspiring interior. There it stood, Malthus's stone statue, clad in massive steel harness, looking ahead with determination. In his left hand, the statue held a replica of broken chains. The right hand pointed forward, showing the way proudly and full of power. One last time I closed my eyes and smelled the omnipresent mixture of incense, lavender and roses, a scent which used to provide comfort. Now it tickled unpleasantly in my nose and reminded me of the ointment the inhabitants of the Isles of Kile used to embalm their dead. Swaying heavily, I closed the door behind me. The contents of the satchel that were hung on my shoulder were scarce. A loaf of fresh Enderalian bread, skin, my scratchy cotton blanket, a satchel of pennies, and the holy 101 verses, which I decided to bring along after a moment of hesitation. The book felt heavy. Its leather binding seemed rough and, well, sticky. Nonetheless, my attachment to the light-born, whose holy words formed the spiritual compass for any devout Enderalian, who had been the only companion in my lonesome life so far except for Mater Pylea, was too deep. One thing was clear to me. Wherever my journey would lead me, I needed food and decent clothing. My priest's robes were too heavy and cumbersome, and they would be too warm in the summer. They seemed like a burden to me, inappropriate for the task ahead. Even though every traveler, brigands aside, would treat me with respect, the robes were a symbol of my old life as a priest. So I had to visit the marketplace and find a trader who would sell me his wares, despite the holy day. It felt strange to see the place that was usually full of people so empty and quiet. Only a dog noticed my presence. There's a few chickens and coral, surrounded by an alcove of the weak town wall. The sun had risen in the meantime, but the many grey clouds did not allow much light to shine down on the city. It was going to rain. Eventually I reached my destination, a small and cozy store. Those walls were overgrown with ivy, which framed even the milky windows beneath the crooked roof. A handcart full of barrels and crates in front of the entrance looked as if it had been abandoned by its owner doing work, which was likely, considering the smell of alcohol. Gunpowder? Hold on a second. Gunpowder? Are there guns in this game? Did I? Alright. Okay, apparently there's gunpowder. we'll work on getting ourselves some sort of automatic weapon later on. Garland, which would have been shone in all colors if enough sunlight had been present, hung limply between the houses. Several times I heard a crunch when I stepped on the shards of broken jugs. The sign next to the heavy door identified the shop as Carvi's Sundries. I knocked, and I knocked again when a few minutes had passed without any reaction. Finally, after the third round of knocking, I heard the sound of scuffling steps. An aged starling with a clean-shaven... Oh, wait a minute. So aren't the starlings... Interesting. Because we had the starlings mention a starling researcher mentioned, or he mentioned about making the printing press. Interesting. His tired expression told me he had intended to chase off the unwanted customer before he recognized me. The dark circles under his eyes betrayed he was likely among those who had vigorously celebrated Star Summer Night. Briefly, the sight struck me as bizarre, even familiar. I had experienced it many times before. The feeling was gone the moment the merchant spoke with a warrant voice. "Well, father?" He glanced uncertainly at the embroidered emblem of stylized eye and sword on my robe. "Can I help you?" I tried to smile. "Indeed you can, by showing me your wares. May I enter?" I was surprised by how confident and friendly my voice sounded. Carvi regarded me with sleepy confusion. Like all starlings, he was small and wiry, had frizzy hair and a pointy nose. Carvi was a path-abiding man. He and his many children visited the Three Masses, which was the reason I had chosen his store to purchase clothes for my ludicrous journey. His respect for the clergy was great, so he would not ask questions. I did see the question why, by the righteous path of village priest would visit the store this early in the morning on a day most people were recovering from a night of revelry and celebration in his eyes. But my estimation proved correct, for he didn't voice it. Instead, he nodded devoutly, stepped aside, and let me in. Unlike the somber landscape surrounding Fogville, Carvi's house had a rustic and cozy feel. The fireplace in the large room was at the end of the hall was cracking, and for a second I saw a young girl peeking through the door at the top of the stairs on the right of the entrance. I envied the starling child and her siblings. Their father had given them a home and a sense of security I had never had with Gilmon. When Piley had taken me under her wings, it had already been too late. The wooden walls had looked solid but old, and the large fur of the coat stalker hung on the left side. Ah, good, he murders wolves too. Ah. Reluctantly, I took a step forward and almost tripped over one of the many shoes on the floor. I heard the door behind me slam shut, and Carvi cleared his throat. "This way, father," he said, and walked towards the large sales room, which I had heard the crackling fire. It was an amazing sight behind the wooden counter, which separated the seller's realm from the customer's numerous items. Chests and boxes of pieces of furniture were piled up. Huge bookshelves along the walls were filled with dusty folios, scrolls, and crystals, and small caskets. The store looked insignificant from the outside, but I suspected some precious antiquities could be found here. "Well, what exactly do you need, father?" the starling finally inquired. I was able to answer, taken aback by my own uncertainty. What did I actually need? To embark on a journey to find the mysterious woman from my dream, and I had a hunch that it might not end in Enderal. Well, I started. Everything you need for an extended journey. Carvi's brows furrowed. "A journey? To where?" Apparently realizing his indiscretion, he quickly added, "If you don't mind the question." "I am traveling to Ark," I improvised. The longer before he would tell anyone about my getaway, the better. The High Priest asks for us. That seemed to satisfy the merchant. "I understand." He lifted the hatch on the counter. I'm all the more honoured by your visit to my store. I nodded and let him walk me through his wares. About half an hour later, I was relieved of 102 pennies. I had purchased a sturdy knapsack, a good pair of boots, a hooded traveller's cowl, and an old iron dagger, which I did not know how to use. Carvi had also sold me a traveller's staff he said was favoured by pilgrims who visited the Seven Way Shrines. It's perfect for repelling insects, he had told me trustworthily. As a farewell, I had blessed him and left with a priestly smile. I continued to the tavern to get my provisions. The maitre, defying his lack of sleep, was diligently cleaning up the remains of the festivities. He responded to my early visit with confusion as well, but after some explanation about my plans, he sold me a loaf of tasty bread. This man, this butcher of Ark, he is truly a man after my own heart, and I don't know how I feel about that. Dried fruit and a tub of pickled whisperweed, which was popular among travellers because of its durability for a good price. He was asked for my priestly blessing, which I gave him with a strange feeling. The holy act felt more wrong than ever before. The ceremony seemed not like routine, but a lie to me. The guardsman Vlaze was the last person I encountered before I got to walk down the hill on which Fogville was located. He was too tired to ask for my destination. Obediently, he opened the wooden gate and wished me to walk blessed. As I left Fogville behind, melancholic relief washed over me. Within a few hours, I had ended the life the veiled woman had described as false. Nobody would notice my absence until late in the day. Well, I hope you all enjoyed story time with BogMod. As I've said, if you feel that these stories are getting a little too long, let me know, and I can not read the Butcher of Ark, if that is the preference. We'll just take a quick nap. And you, miss. Bad. I hope you've learned your lesson. Ooh, more salt. Alright. Sealed farm. Okay. Then what is this weird thingamajiggy on my map? That kind of looks like a temple to me. Hello, Mr. Spider. Ooh. Hello, magical symbol. So, what is this? A deserted ruin? Well, alright. Bad! Bad merchant mage. I mean, did he have to try and do that? I thought we could have been friends for a moment. Ooh. More set pieces. Magical staff. Alright, detect dead, detect life. Oh, volume 2 of the Encyclopedia Arcana. Let's take another little nap. This has to have been part of a larger structure. Oh well. Hey, buddy. How you doing? All right. Well, the A is not perfect. I think this was the cave that I always had trouble with before. Yes, it is. Oops. Oh well, we're strong. Bad troll. It was a water fox, yes. An Umbreon. Isn't that what they are from Pokemon? Alright, so we're already doing better because I can take on two trolls without trouble. Hey, Mr. Troll. How are you doing? You want to go? Vaporeon! Oh, I got them wrong. What's all this red goop? I have a thought. I want to test something. No. Oh, I can't give it? I can only do 8 of them? Give it number 5. Oh. Okay. Good to know going forward. It's a big skeleton. That's a very modern looking lamp, isn't it? Alright. I should eat some food since I'm not in combat at this moment. Eat that carrot, and we'll eat all of those goats. Yeah, my fire spell did a thing down there. I mean, I started off trying to be a wizard. I should try and use magic more. Avoid the crystals, right? Those. Hey, buddy. Come on. Gonna... No? Alright. Fine, then. Well, there you go. Mug. And Mug is no more, everybody. I killed him, but good. Is he just napping in a pile of hay? Would appear so. Alright, well. Mug is dead. That is an accurate summation. And a different exit. Sure, why not? This puts me out in where? The Shimmering Cove. Oh, there we are. Shimmering Cove. Some weird exit over there. The Ancient Circle. Alright, then we're going to go this way. Looks like there's one more farm I haven't discovered, which we can hit on the way back to Riverville. And then we can go to Ark. Oh, wait, did I? Maybe I got that. Nope, there it is. There's a thing. An unknown mystery building straight ahead. I don't think it's the castle. I think that's too far to be showing up on my map. Hello? Oh, alright. Well, I can't fight you quite... Oh, hello. And then I found another thing. What? I do not recognize this symbol over here. So we're going to check it out, because I don't recognize it. How that'll give me a clue on things going forward in the game. And hello! That's, quite the place. Now this is... Old Sharath. Boobs. Alright, is this related to that castle? Have I gone into a region that I shouldn't be? I mean, that was just those two skeletons weren't exactly any kind of threat to me. Is there something in here? I will say this, Enderal is very good for making you be like, I'm gonna go to this thing, and then be like, what the heck is all of this? But I saw the mushroom, everybody. Yes, the ice claw. Oh, delicious. Is there like a door around here that I can't see? Oh, Dead Adventure. The Ash Widow. Let's take all your stuff, sir. Myths and legends. Find and defeat the Ash Widow. Okay, hold on. She's very pretty. Why is it all red? Well, magic powers is merged with the deceived woman's desire for revenge for a powerful and terrible being, the Ash Widow. So walk among the castle ruins. What is this? Was foolish enough to bring her husband's claw to the old castle. Will be able to raise her from the dead. Okay. Okay, so there's a magic claw. Did I pick up a magic claw? Look like it. Well, don't tell me quite yet. I feel like that might be spoiling things. All right. Is there... Let's try this for a question, though. Is there a doorway in this ruin to, like, an underground part? Which is Thumbtack. Thank you for saying you enjoy my videos. Welcome to the stream. Alright, well, I think we're going to leave this place alone. Old Sharath. Is there a way out? Looks like there's a path over here. There's a door down there. Is there? Did I not see it? Nope, I'm just blind. I'm just not very smart. Thank you for telling me about the door, because apparently blind. Ah! What the? First of all, lots of magical... Oh, no. I don't like this place. A lot of magic. The wall looks brittle. What am I missing here, then? Oh. And by brittle it means this wall looks like it's actually a door. Alright, we're in Spooky Town, everybody. Powered by actual magic. Filled with terrible spiders of death. Go around the crystals. Get stuck on terrain. Get. I think I am actually stuck on terrain. Well, there we go. That was complicated. I'm gonna eat. Am I in combat now? I'll eat a cabbage. I'm in combat right now. Ah! I need to eat. I've been poisoned, but I killed the things, which means I should be able to eat my food. There we go. Yes. The power of bread. I thought not scrolls I can interact with. Ooh, a massive chest. Okay. No, no. Oh, apparently those crystals aren't bad for me. I can never tell when it's too much crystal. Oh. Spooky, scary. I found a corpse person. Hello, buddy. It's Bander. It was Bander. If I fits, I sits. Not inaccurate. Okay, this is... Oh, what the... Nope. Okay, I gotta avoid that. I'm gonna need to go to town and buy some ambrosia soon, I'm feeling. Alright, we found 5 magical symbols, everybody. So are these, is this a Pyrrhian ruin? I need to ask. Because it kind of reminds me of the other place. Let's armor up. Apparently this is indeed a Pyrrhian ruin. Well, I guess they never had any trouble with magic. Filling the place like they have. All the old places are Pyrrhian ruins. Okay. Still great sword, still mace. Ooh, steel. The ancient technology of steel. Hello? Hello? What is this place? A letter, eh? Let's read this letter. Many parts of the letter are covered with blood. Some parts are still readable. Alright, let me do it like this. I'll go to the old toll station, Heartland, and you go search with Hector, this old gray man on the Sun Coast. The old man told us. Maybe a ruin with this red madness everyone keeps talking about. Prepare to bash in one of our heads. We shall meet again in the Nomad in Ark. Through the rumor we are rich. They say the strange geezer is paying enough for all armor pieces that you can spend decades. And each day with another girl. Okay, with another guy. This will be our big thing, old man, I tell you. Okay. So there's some kind of mystical armor down here that somebody's paying. Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. Ow. Ow. Ow! That was a 2-hit kill. Oh, how far back did it put me? Oh, all the way at the start. Oh no, actually not at the start. This isn't so far back. Oops. this isn't that... Alright, so then, hold on. Oh, potion of protection from... I have no potion to protect me from poison. Protection from magic. I think I will need... I think I'll need a wolf to help me with this fight. Okay, gigantic evil spiders are a thing. Oh, you must have hated this game. How did you get through it? If gigantic evil spiders are a thing. Come on, right, there you are, Mr. Spider. I wonder. Do you think I've caught it on a piece of terrain? I think I might have cut... Oh, nope. I was like, I think I caught it on a train, but the answer is no, I did not. No. 2 hits is... That is more than I can deal with a giant spider. Turn them into gigantic evil bears. Fair enough. Alright, so we're going to leave this place alone for now. We'll come back later. But we will loot this chest before we go. And we'll come back once we're strong enough to deal with giant spiders of death. So you modded the mod? Is that what I guess you had to do? All right. Now we're going to actually go to the thing that I wanted to go to. Because this game, very good about distracting you from that. Return to Riverville, and then we'll go to Ark, and then we can progress side plots there, I guess. Hello. Where's your buddy? Makes the normal big spiders way harder because the bear is a bigger threat. Ah, interesting. What the... Did someone lock this off? But I want to get out of here. Okay. There's got to be another way out of this weird area. There we go. When in doubt, you go up the mountain. Maybe? Yes? Ah, terrain. You're more of a suggestion than anything else. What's the best way to approach this? And we found an ice claw, everybody. Ah, that area is really dangerous. Alright, fair enough. Then, let's not go over there. Let's just go back to Riverville. Hello, Magic Rock. Heading east. Well, that's where those guys were. Something, spiders the size of cars. Alright, I will avoid it then. No, but maybe I want to kill these guys. No, I don't. We can come back. The ruin is dangerous. Oh. I guess it did have a giant spider. I thought past that door was going to be an even more dangerous place. Where the heck am I again? Right, good. Just keep going. Hello, water rabbit. Look at you go, buddy. That's what you get for defying physics. Hello. Luckily, there's no morality system. We'll just dig this up. Thank you. An apprentice crafting book on rhetoric. That's handy. I believe that's puts my rhetoric up to 25. That was Rabbit Jesus I just killed there. Well, if it is Rabbit Jesus that I just killed, it's not a big deal. He'll get up later in a few days, right? Still plenty of time for Easter. Oh. Hello, Mr. Troll. You're not in a cave at all. You're more of a hill troll. Though you did kill a local highwayman, so you know what? Maybe you're not that bad. And maybe I'm just lost again. No, going east. I'm going the right direction. Oh. No, I won't. Well, I mean, maybe a giant spider will kill me later, but not from you. There we are. Got a 1 hour nap. Get me all my health back. That wasn't even on the map. It was just a thing. They really are lurking, like, just out of town. Well, that's fine. It's fine. We're going to take the Flappy Space Cow to Ark after I get in here. No, we'll take a nap at the inn. Then we'll Flappy our way over to Ark. After we turn in this quest.
Walk blessed.
You're not my boss. There we go. Got the bounty. Ooh, give us a level up. I'm gonna take a little more mana this time.
Thanks again. I couldn't have done it without you.
I know. The Myrad is right east of town. Over there. And if need be, we can always come back here, right? Get a few more levels, gear up a little bit more. Hello.
Hello. Good to hear. Where to?
Put money into the bank when I get to Ark. All right. We'll do that. Of course, you can know more about them. I don't have any. Like 1,000 pennies in the bank. I think I can do that. Let me just sell my crap. I want to go to the marketplace. Hopefully they're still open. Excellent.
Yeah? What do you... No, I just put them out for you to look.
Ah, the bank has a good interest rate. Fantastic. Alright, so first things first. Ancient crystal coins. First things first, I sell my Clutter. I think the society functions on the basis that they don't know how economics works. And so nobody else puts money in the bank. Thus, giving it all to the adventure isn't a bad thing. Am I ever going to use that? Probably not. Still got 400 pennies on him. Perfect. Now then, to the bankety bank. Ooh, fancy.
Yes?
Hello. Aha!
Walk blessed,
Mr. Samuel Silren.
friends serve you today. Would you like to open a personal vault? Or perhaps even acquire an estate?
How much does it cost to get an estate?
Of course.
Let's find out. Blueprint collection. Health potions. Blueprints. There we are. House at the market. I could buy that house. But on the other hand, house at the Larkseas, the noble quarters. That seems what I want.
Walk blessed. And don't forget your money is safe with Silverman. Very well. We will need a 100 penny deposit to start with. After that, you may make a withdrawal or deposit whenever you would like.
Rhetoric. Fine, here are 100 pennies. I would like to withdraw 99 of them. That seems... no.
Excellent. You will not regret this. Here, this is your personal safe key. This way, you may access your shelf even when we are closed. To make a deposit, simply talk to one of the bankers or put it on the shelf yourself. And should you acquire any shareholdings, simply give them to me and we will allocate them with your future interest.
Tell me about the shareholdings.
Holdings for something, a business, a caravan, things like that. But forgive me for saying so, you do not seem to be a man of means, so I don't suppose it will be relevant.
I don't know, buddy. I will kill many things.
Of course.
Alright, let's deposit 1,029 of my pennies.
A wise decision.
I know. Alright, we have a bank account. We're playing the economy game. I would like to buy... what do I want to buy now? I'm in market after all. I would like to raise my lock picking, I think, to 25. And my Ooh. Yes, I would like to buy 9 books of Sleight of the Hand.
Always go too easy on this guy.
Greetings. Sure, take a look.
Sleight of Hand, there we are. Apprentice, 15 apiece. That's cheap. Oh, but you only have 1. That's a little disappointing. I guess I'll take lock picking.
Walk left.
Eat the books.
Huh? Can I help you?
I'm just not impressed with your book supply, miss.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Morala's blessings. Spices, rugs, delicacies, only the best. Straight from Kile.
Let's see, you also sell books. No, the books that I want, though.
Farewell.
Renard Chaland. Of course, Sherry.
Apples, dates, bananas, the freshest fruits right from the farmer's coast and Duneville.
Malfest's blessings.
Yes. What? Now, I just put them out for you to look at.
Here we are.
What you need, and be quick about it.
Crafting. Apprentice. Lockpicking. Get one of those. Ooh, you know what? Let's grab more rhetoric books.
Walk blessing.
Settle themselves.
There we go. Raising up our rhetoric. Alternative ways to succeed through dialogue. I like to be charming. So lots of crafting points. Perhaps in one of these weapon shops, they'll have books.
Hammers, daggers, swords.
Evening.
The best from the
Evening.
collect. Looking for steel. Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
There we are. Handicraft. Apprentice. 10 books. I don't need 10, do I? I need 8 handicraft books.
Everything for the path-abiding soldier. Come again.
Here we are. I'm getting smart, everybody. Alright, so heavy armor's fine. One-handed is fine. I have 2 memory points.
Evening.
Evening.
Walk. Sure, take a look.
Ah, elementalism. 80 bucks a piece. Let's see. Heavy armor, master. 1,000 for up to level 100. That is more than we want to do.
Walk blessed.
Actually, he might have weapon skills.
Looking for steel.
Aye.
For the path abiding soldier.
There we are. One-handed apprentice. So I've already maxed that out. So I need to get these. I'll buy 2 of them. No, I'll buy 1 more of them. There we are. Level 28. Alright, let's go to that nomad place. We can take a nap, and then we can probably call it there. And then next time I play, we can actually take the time to fully explore the place. Now, can I see a...
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path abiding.
Oh, there we go. I believe it was in the foreign quarter. Was where we found the inn. Yes. Just up here, in fact, I believe it was. The Dancing Nomad, everybody. Wait a minute, we were told about the card game was more fun.
You're an outlander, aren't you?
How do I play? The Lorion, the Spider.
Mead, stew, roast pork.
I do want to play. I sat down. All right. Evening or night, huh? All right, we'll do that another time. Let's get ourselves a place to sleep. Mr. Feather Dance.
Blessings. And our room's looking for you. It's Snow Ark Noble Quarter. Good. We'll open up the room for you. And please, no shady business.
I assure you, sir, I am the least shady man you'll ever meet. Ah.
What do you want?
You can trust me. There we are. Got my bed. Oh yeah, I need to find out where to buy ambrosia later on too. Oh, that's for next day's problems. Have my nap. Visit my interdimensional territory. So, one of my next things. One-handed axes do additional bleeding damage. Maces ignore 40% armor. Well, I'm really enjoying my mace right now. So let's unlock that. Ooh, increases attacking moving speed, but lowers the ability to block. There's also land critical hits easier. Can be stacked with their stances. Interesting. Tier 3, 20% increased attacking and moving. 20% decreased blocking. Only interesting. Interesting. Still don't quite know what's going on here. But on that, we're going to call it. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later for more. Probably on the weekend at this rate. Bye.